Welcome to another Santa Barbara Wargaming Battle Report, Infinity. 250 points between Aaron's Nomads and Lacy's Haqqislam. Over here we have the Nomad deployment. We have a camo marker over here on the left flank. We have a Sin Eater with a Mark 12 on the roof. We have a Riot Girl on the ground. We have a 5-man moderator link team over here in the ruins. We have a prone Sin Eater with a heavy machine gun on top of here. We have a Reverend Custodier back here. And then we have a second camo marker over here. So let's go take a look at Lacy's Haqqislam deployment. Lacy, can you tell us what you have deployed?
Sure. Up on the roof right here I have a Ghulam. Back behind the building I have another Ghulam right here. Here's one of my Odalisks. The other Odalisk is over here. He is the Janissary next to a Ghulam dude. And over here we have my Nafatoon. Over on this end I have a camo marker and another camo marker over here. And this guy can jump in whenever he so pleases.
Alright, we'll take a look at you after Nomad turn 1. So on my turn, I advanced my Riot Girl. She climbed up the side of this building here, engaged in a firefight with the Ghulam on that red and blue building over there, killing him. I then advanced, discovered her Hunzakut, killed him as well, and then I went prone with her. Over here, I advanced my Prowler, and he fired back and forth with the Ghulam and the Janissary caught in the open over there. The Janissary was able to successfully dodge, and then the Ghulam rolled a critical, killing my Prowler. And so that was the end of my order pool, so we'll see what Lacy can do on her first turn.
Bottom of turn 1, or is this the top?
This is the bottom of turn 1.
Oh, bottom of turn 1. My guys mostly did a lot of moving. My Odalisk, who was back here, moved up the building and then went prone on the top. One of my Ghulams, who's right here, snuck inside the building, so she's inside the building right now.
I'm gonna lift the roof off.
Oh yeah. There she is, chilling. Okay. And then over here, this Odalisk was back here, and I used several movement to get her over there. Try to get her more in the action. My Nafatoon moved over here, and the dude over there took a shot at her but missed her. My Janissary moved up behind the building in a good little blind spot. My Ghulam did not move, and this camo marker over here also did not move. So basically my turn was lots of movement, trying to move into good positions to get shots.
Alright, so on my turn, my Prowler over here on the right flank climbed up on this building, walked over the corner, engaged in a firefight with the Nafatoon, eventually killing her. Her Odalisk did manage to kill him with an ARO though. She, I think, rolled a critical and he went down pretty hard. So the Odalisk with the Spitfire messed him up pretty badly. In other news, my Riot Girl, who's up on the roof over here, attempted to jump from this roof to this roof. She failed and fell, but managed to pass her arm check from the falling damage. She then advanced to the corner there and killed another Ghulam. The Janissary managed to put a wound on her though, but I put her in a pretty good position, so she'll get in quite a few arrows on Lacy when Lacy activates her pieces over there. My fire base over back in my deployment zone of the fire team of moderators and the 2 Sin Eaters has remained intact. We'll see if they see any action this next turn.
Alright, my drop troop guy came in, jumped on the roof, he came in right here, and then he moved shooted to right here, so then he shot the guy that was in the corner with his heavy machine gun and tore him apart. Then he was about right here, so he moved and then went prone, so none of these friends over here can see him. Next, took down the Riot Girl over here. I did a coordinated order from my Odalisk and my Janissary. And so the Janissary was using his light pistol, and he ended up taking her out before the Odalisk could even roll. But the Riot Girl had chosen to react to the Odalisk, so the Janissary got off the shot free and clear and actually got a critical, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. My Ghulam inside the building moved from back here up to here, and my camo guy moved from about right here to over here, and that was my turn.
Thank you, Lacy. So on my turn, I advanced my moderator link team. The one with the Spitfire climbed the roof here, shot her to death, her Rajik. On his way climbing down, he fell and then rolled terrible on his arm and died. So he was so hyped from victory over the Rajik that he died by climbing off the roof. The rest of my orders were spent advancing my link team over here, advancing my Reverend Custodio over here, kind of jamming up the middle with a bunch of good ARO models. So if Lacy sticks her head out, I'm going to blow her face off. We're both very close to being in retreat, so basically it's to the point where the next few models could really determine the course of the game. So we'll see what Lacy has in her turn.
For my turn, I moved my OLS goes about right here, up behind this building, getting her into cover. My Janissary stayed put. She crawled along the roof, staying prone. Over here, my Tuareg was a little marker over here. He moved up here, moved around here, then revealed himself. He shot a dude who was right here with a critical. He killed him. Then he tried to shoot this girl, all the while this girl was having AROs back. And on the second time, when my Tuareg was trying to shoot her, she got one of hers off, and I wasn't able to get. I remember what I wasn't able to do.
You passed your arm check.
Yeah, I passed. Okay, I passed my arm check, failed my guts check, so I moved into the building. There I am, right there, hiding. And that was it for my turn.
The game is over. Lacy put me in retreat, so we decided to call it. What happened was I advanced my link team over this doorway. They rounded the corner, engaged in a very brief firefight with her Tuareg. The Tuareg took down my moderator, which was enough to send me into retreat. So yeah, Lacy wins the game, so we'll get her perspective on it in a second.
Alright, the game is over. I feel like I had some key models that helped me. I felt like I didn't have a lot going on with cover, but a few of my models made some really great plays that I think won me the game, namely this friend here. Took out a couple guys on his own. It was just really sweet to move him up in camo and then have him just pop up out of nowhere and start killing guys. It was pretty exciting. Also, my Janissary did a couple great moves for me, putting both the wounds on the Riot Girl. He really did a great job. She didn't do that much. Then over here, my Rajik that flew in. I wish that there had been some way to better place him, because in another game he was just able to mow down guys, but he still took out a few, and he took out the one on the roof, and then the other guy falling after he killed him was kind of another moral victory, I think. So yeah, there were just a few great moves by my guys. Otherwise, Aaron was taking me out as hard as I was taking him out. It was a pretty even game. And I definitely was worried about getting my butt kicked a few times. So it was a great game.
Alright, thanks for watching everyone. This is Santa Barbara Wargaming. May you roll poorly.
Apple cider, it's the fall edition Infinity.